guys, Katie. Okay, I feel really awkward because my cabinet is open and all I have is a little mirror and the camera's blocking most of it, so just bear with me. Anyway, today we're going to learn how to put on our show makeup, which everyone needs to do exactly the same because it's really important that we look exactly the same. Alright, so obviously this side of my face is already done, and I put on lip stain because I had the same color as the lipstick. And it's not necessary, it just, I like it because then my lips will stay that color longer. And, sorry, I'm cold. And so I put on foundation, a lot of foundation. You're going to need more makeup than you think you're going to need. So you put on foundation. Chris, don't worry about it, we'll teach you how to put on foundation on Saturday. And just make sure that there's no clear line, foundation line. So you just want to blend that in, just rubbing, and no clear line around your face. And if you want to you can put a little bit of foundation under your chin and up here, but you don't need to. You just have to make sure it's blended in. And then I put on a little bit of concealer because I have acne, just use it a little bit. And then I put on powder. Powder is really important, and everyone thinks, oh, nobody needs powder. And by powder, I mean just like compressed powder. It's basically just like dry foundation, except it's a powder, so it's lighter than foundation. This is CoverGirl Clean Collection, or that's what I use, and I use the blue kind, which is oil control. They also have brown for normal and green for sensitive skin. And just look for pressed powder. This is what it looks like. And basically what powder does, it just sets the foundation. And that's important because when you're sweating, the foundation will just come off. And we do not want that to happen at all, because then you're not wearing any makeup, so then they're going to be like, what's wrong with her? And, well, yeah. And so powder is important. You must wear powder. Everyone always fights me on this, but no, not this year. You must wear powder. Because then their foundation is everywhere, and I'm just like, you should wear powder. They're like, shut up, Katie. Okay, foundation, concealer if you need it, and powder. So now we're going to move on to our eyeshadow. I don't care if you know how to put on eyeshadow or what. Yeah, so just make sure you're doing it the same way I am and you're using the same steps. Sorry, I just got the notification that we have a shiny new speaker. Cool. Alright, so I start out with this LA Splash Proof Sealer, and it's just, all it does is make your eyelids sticky. You don't need to use it. I just like it because it gives it a nice vibrant color and the eyeshadow won't run as easily. This is eyeshadow sealer / base. Yeah, you can also just use like eye foundation, or not foundation, concealer. Not pimple concealer, eye concealer. There is a difference. And just put a little bit on your eyelid, make sure it's nice and even, and that will also help it stay. Or you can just get eyeshadow primer. There's like a bunch of other primers, just make sure it's eyeshadow. And okay, when you're in the makeup store, you just have to look. Everything is labeled. Right, like this says pressed powder. Can't really see it. This says eyeshadow sealer / base. This says blemish concealer. Okay, so it's all labeled, you just need to look for it. It's either going to be on the back, the bottom, or up front. Just need to look for it. Okay, so this should just spread evenly on your eyelid. You don't need that much with at least this stuff. Try just to make it a little stickier. And then this is your eyeshadow. You're gonna start with the light purple that's right here. okay? So, if you've ever bought an eyeshadow, you probably, or at least CoverGirl eyeshadow, you probably have a brush like this. I like it because it's big and fluffy and it can cover a lot of surface area. If not, you can use this. It'll just take a little bit more time. And so this is just going to go basically just all here. So on your brow bone, in this part, and down to here. Be generous. Sorry, you can't really see it, the lighting's not that good, but it'll show up. And then, if you're using this, I'll just use it just so you guys know. This purple here, the medium purple, is going to go on your eyelid. I know this isn't what the back of the pack thing says, but this is how we're going to do it, so it works. It's just going to go all on your eyelid. Be generous. It's probably not going to be as bright on an eyelid without a base or concealer or whatever, or primer, but it's okay, then you just need to put more on. Have I told you guys the importance of powder after you put on foundation? Because that's really important. Okay, so now you have the light purple up on everything that's not your eyelid, basically, and then the medium purple on your eyelid. Next, you're going to take the darkest purple, put it in your crease, and let's just start with the crease. So you're going to start in the middle of your crease, the crease being where your eye closes, or just the middle of, or just right on top of your lid. Just not very good with these little spongy things. Then just, you can use your finger to blend it so it doesn't look purple, 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 a nice gradual thing. Yeah, this is why I don't like the little spongy things, because they're a little hard to control, but it's okay. I'm just gonna switch to a brush. So just put a little bit more of the lid purple. If you need to go back and fix something, that's fine. It's fine. Just don't panic. Just go back and fix it. It's not perfect. Don't worry about it, as long as it's not like completely disastrous. And then you're just gonna follow. Alright, that is called your waterline. It is right above your lashes, and it's where like the tear duct is, and yeah, so you're just gonna follow your waterline up a little bit, just to create a little wing with that dark purple. Okay, just look at it. So we have the light purple all around, and then the medium purple on your lid, and the dark purple on the crease, and making a little wing, just a little wing. So now, you're going to take the white powder. We're not going to use a lot of this, but you're just going to put it right underneath your eyebrow, just right there on your brow bone. That's a little too much, but that's okay, we can blend it. And it's good. Well, that's not good. Just rub it till it works. And that works. If you get eyeshadow here on top of your foundation, just lightly rub it off. If you need to take makeup remover, remove it, then put foundation back there. And powder and stuff, because powder is really important. Okay, so, and now, take your little smudgy thing. I'm going to use a brush. You're going to take a little bit of the dark purple and go a little under your bottom lash line, just a little bit, like